Well, thank you, Chairman Latta, and congratulations to you on having the gavel of this great subcommittee, and welcome to all of the new members on the subcommittee. The Democrats and we look forward to working on policy that delivers more affordable and reliable energy to hardworking Americans and businesses. We have an incredible opportunity to build on the successes of the past few years and the advances in lower cost clean energy, grid resilience, innovation, and efficiency. We can all take great pride in the new factories, the jobs, the progress activated by the Historic Infrastructure Law of 2021 and the Clean Energy and Climate Resilience Law of 2022, because over the past few years, over 750 new or expanded clean energy projects have been announced, along with 400,000 new jobs and $422 billion of private sector being invested because of what we have done. Across America and in most districts represented in this committee, new battery plants, clean vehicle factories, and solar and wind manufacturing centers are breathing new life into communities, local economies, and small businesses. These are good-paying, many union jobs that can support a family. That's why the early actions of the Trump administration are cause for concern, including the firing of the Department of Energy Inspector General, who is responsible for rooting out waste, fraud, and abuse. Nothing in the early Trump executive orders is designed to lower energy prices or help hardworking Americans. Instead, across the board, the actions are a gift to big oil companies. They're designed to boost their profits at the expense of working families across this country. It's outlandish that the president declared an energy emergency at a time when the United States is producing more oil and gas than any country in history. America is the second largest producer of wind energy and a top 5 producer in solar energy. We lead the world in nuclear energy and biofuel production. America is a dominant energy superpower. The stop work order on energy projects now is delaying construction projects in our communities. It's causing companies to lay off workers. It's causing delays in upgrading transmission lines and building battery factories and bringing nuclear plants back online, and all of this adds up. Frankly, when you look at what's going on, it's illegal. And we're not going to stand for it. We're going to fight back to make sure that these dollars get to where they're supposed to go and build the clean energy economy that is important to all of us. Future projections show, and the chairman is right, that we're going to need to generate more electricity. But the president's prescription for the so-called emergency is to unnecessarily complicate energy projects and to ban lower-cost renewable energy sources like wind and solar. It doesn't do anything to lower costs for families and businesses, and frankly, it doesn't make sense until you understand that it's just a gift to polluters and big oil. We are in the grips of a real emergency, however, and that's the heating climate, which is leading to higher bills, stronger hurricanes, extreme heat, more destructive floods and wildfires, and if we don't reduce climate pollution, the cost of these catastrophes will continue to grow while our neighbors back home struggle to rebuild their homes, to afford their air conditioning bills, to afford property insurance. The climate stresses are not just about the weather, they're about our wallets. And another red flag in the president's early executive orders that will hit consumers with higher energy bills is his call to expand liquefied natural gas exports, because studies show that increasing LNG exports will raise energy prices for American families. Exporting gas outside America raises cost on small businesses and industries that rely heavily on it. Plus, China is the single biggest LNG importer in the entire world. The least we could do would be to ensure that our LNG exports are not subsidizing China's industrial build-out at the cost of higher domestic gas prices for Americans. We're in a great competition with China on electric vehicles. They want to put our automakers out of business, and the president and the Republicans should not help them Competitors like China are eager for President Trump to kill America's clean energy economy so they can dominate the global market instead. And while you can see we're going to have plenty to debate here, but I also see a lot of room for bipartisan common ground. Chair Latta is interested in strengthening the aging electric grid, as am I, and many members are interested in the next generation of nuclear power, critical minerals, and battery recycling. And I know together we can ensure that Americans are energy secure and encourage innovation. That is the hallmark of America. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.